The Last Rate Cut, a political thriller novella. Chapter 1. The Oval Office Showdown. The afternoon sun streamed through the tall windows of the Oval Office, casting sharp shadows across the resolute desk. President Donald J. Trump leaned back in his chair, arms folded, eyes locked on the man across from him. Federal Reserve Chairman Robert Alden, fictionalized but cut from the cloth of every cautious technocrat who ever cloaked politics in the language of independence. "Mr. Chairman," Trump said, voice slow but biting, "the American people are tired of you playing games with interest rates. You've killed jobs, you've slowed growth, and you're doing it to help the Democrats. Don't lie to me. I know it. Everybody knows it." Alden adjusted his glasses, keeping his voice measured. "Mr. President, the Federal Reserve operates independently of political influence. Our mandate? Your mandate is to keep America strong, and right now you're making China stronger, Wall Street richer, and Main Street poorer. That's not independence. That's sabotage." Trump leaned forward, slamming his palm on the desk. "I made America the #1 economy in the world. You're strangling it to make me look bad." The room went silent. Only the faint hum of the air conditioner filled the space. White House Chief of Staff Mark Ellis shifted nervously in his seat. He knew what was coming. "Mr. Chairman," Trump said finally, voice dropping to a near growl, "you're fired." Alden blinked, stunned. "You can't fire me. The Federal Reserve Act." Trump's hand shot up. "Watch me." Chapter 2. The Resistance Within. Word spread across Washington like wildfire. The president had declared open war on the Fed. Cable news anchors, still smarting from their last 4 years of obsession, treated it like the end of democracy. NBC flashed banners of presidential overreach. PBS summoned gray-haired economists to mutter about Weimar Germany. NPR called it a dangerous populist move. But behind closed doors, something deeper stirred. Treasury Secretary Laura Keene briefed Trump in the Situation Room. "Mr. President, firing the chairman directly creates a constitutional gray area. The Fed is structured to resist exactly this kind of intervention. If you push too hard, Wall Street will panic. The dollar could wobble. Markets could see it as a coup against financial stability." Trump smirked. "Laura, what the markets hate most is weakness. I'm not weak. He's weak. And weak people destroy nations. If the founders wanted bankers running America, they'd have written it into the Constitution." Keene hesitated. "Sir, the Fed has allies, in Congress, in the media, even inside the intelligence community. If you move against Alden, you're not just fighting him, you're fighting the whole system." Trump leaned forward, his eyes glinting. "Good. Then we'll see who runs this country, the American people, or a banker no one voted for." Chapter 3. The Fed Strikes Back. The Fed did not go quietly. Chairman Alden, refusing to vacate his office, held a press conference from the Eccles building. "The president has no legal authority to remove the chairman of the Federal Reserve," Alden declared, his voice steady. "This is an attack on the independence of America's financial institutions. I will continue my duties." The press corps roared with questions, the story exploding across the world. The European Union warned of financial instability. China mocked America's fragile democracy. Gold prices surged, but the real shock came 2 days later. The Fed announced an emergency rate hike, citing inflationary risks. The stock market shuddered. Trillions evaporated. In the Oval Office, Trump's fists clenched. "They think they can blackmail me. They think they can use money as a weapon. Well, guess what? I wrote the art of the deal. They're about to learn who's in charge." Chapter 4. The People versus the Fed. Trump's strategy wasn't just legal, it was political. At rallies across the country, he tore into the Fed with the same fire he once reserved for Hillary Clinton and fake news. "Do you know who Robert Alden works for?" Trump thundered to a packed arena in Ohio. "Not you, not the American worker. He works for Wall Street. He works for China. He works for the globalists who don't care if your factory closes or your town dies." The crowd roared. "Fire Alden! Fire Alden!" Trump raised his hand. "We're taking our money back, folks. The dollar belongs to America, not a secret banker in Washington. The founders fought against a king. Now we fight against a banker." Chapter 5. The Final Gambit. Back in Washington, Alden's allies plotted. Quiet calls went out from Capitol Hill to the IMF, the World Bank, and foreign central banks. The threat was simple: isolate Trump financially, starve his administration of credit, create enough chaos to force a retreat, or worse. Inside the White House, Trump's team debated the nuclear option, issuing an executive order to strip the Fed of its independence, placing it under Treasury authority. "Mr. President," Ellis warned, "this will trigger a constitutional crisis. Courts will intervene, the media will go nuclear, the markets may collapse." Trump slammed his fist on the desk. "Let them. You know what collapses a market faster than anything? Weak leadership. I won't let America be held hostage by a banker. I'm not backing down." The decision was made. The pen hovered over the executive order. History waited. Okay, everyone. Just a little taste of drama. If you would like more, please like, comment, and subscribe to keep this and other formats going. I will see you in the next one.